Alright, today quite a fucking lot happened. I crashed my car, not my car, I crashed the car. Did a bunch of shit. Crazy day. So let's start with how the business is going. I've dedicated close to zero time to it this week. Been just focusing on the part-time job, and in the morning I kind of organize my thoughts on Obsidian. Hopefully this will not last forever and I will be able to create, because at the moment I'm kind of catching up all the questions I had, all the things I want to write down, so that I don't have to keep them in my brain. I can just dump them in Obsidian and come back to it later if I ever study those subjects. But I did write down a few questions, watched a few videos, troubleshoot a few things. I don't know how much time this will take, honestly. I've given up trying to predict, but hopefully, yeah, I will be able to get back on the grind. And I have fixed the editing problem, so I am back on the ride with that. I say I'm making no progress, but actually I'm making progress towards that. Not as fast as I wish, obviously, but I still was able to fix the auto editor, let's say, situation. So I was able to, create sort of a workflow to auto remove the silence from videos. That's cool. So let's get to what I was going to talk about. So no, actually let me talk still about the business. So no, I don't actually know, but Obsidian is cool. Like I can write down all the questions, and still a bit, autistic about some things, how to write certain notes, how certain templates. You should do this and this, but what if this is like a gray area? So I'm a bit perfectionist on this stuff, and it kind of pisses me off. Should I do that or that? Should I keep making questions upon questions and shit? But working towards it at least, Yeah, so tweaking a little bit everything. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 days. I made the workflow, improving it every day. Hopefully I will come to a day where I don't want to improve it anymore. Anyway, so this morning I woke up, did some stuff, and then went to do the visit. Actually, let me note down that I have to write down my results in my to-do list. The to-do lists are so fucking OP, holy shit. I forget everything if I don't write it down, so let's write down lungs results, because I asked my lung capacity to the doctor, and he was like, oh yeah, that's a number, I wanna research into that. So, and research. Okay, so I went and did that, felt very like a fucking grown up, take the car, drive half an hour, do the visit, drive back, stop at the grocery store, buy some stuff, yeah, and a few hours later go to work, and guess what? Crashed the car. Honestly, I have no clue. There is a hypothesis. It's probably was a pond, and because it just rained a little bit, so it was this pond of water with some dust on it, and probably I went over it maybe fast, not fast. I don't remember. I don't remember being that fast. I just remember at a certain point starting to swirl on the left and on the right, and when I turned on the right, the second swirl, pa, on the wall, and then I turned around completely, and yeah, so I crashed the car, and yeah, the guy in front of me, behind me, which was in front because I turned around, he was in this truck. He was okay, he got off, he helped me. It was yeah, That's a pretty good damage you did. So yeah, I was like, yeah, fine. Let's deal with this. And it was like, okay, if I make you the way to the to the gas station, it was like next. I was next to it, luckily, so I drove back there. Yeah, I crashed the car. Achievement unlock, I guess. Uh, I crashed the car before GTA came out. This is the picture. Yeah, this is the picture. Let's go. Can you see that? I have no idea. But yeah, it was like, yeah, this another picture. I don't even know. So yeah, I crashed the car. That's the highlight of the day. I didn't get hurt. I was surprisingly very stoic. I don't want to say desensitized because that's probably the most appropriate term. No, I don't believe that is. But yeah, I was very, very calm. I was like, a bit surprised because I was like, I started losing control over my car. And it's very strange. Like, it feels like, fuck, you've done it. Like, what is about to happen? You're fucking gonna crash the car. So I was like, fuck. But I wasn't like, holy shit, like, what do I do now? Like, I was very, very calm about that. Like, I crashed, you know, like this. I crashed. And I turned around and I was like, oh fuck, yeah. I wasn't moving, so I was, okay. Let's get off, see the damage, get the fuck out, and that is what happened. I was chill. So, I guess let's go with that. Even though someone would say that that is not a good behavior because you just crashed, you should be a little bit scared. I say yes, but no, I don't know. I think it was a good sign that I wasn't very scared or very stressed. I mean, the watch said I was very stressed in the moment. I don't remember being stressed, honestly. Probably like my adrenaline kicked in or something. I was very chill. Well, I wasn't like panicking. I was like, I mean, that happened. I cannot do anything about it now. Just have to call whatever I have to be called, and yeah, that's the thing. So luckily my father and my mom were not near, but I called them and they came where I was, and they accompanied me. They brought, like, my father brought me to the workplace, so I worked. I actually fuck, I have to write down hours. Yeah, I got back home, talked a little bit with my father, and texted a little bit with a friend, and yeah, that's kind of how the day went. There should be there are more highlights, but yeah, I don't know. I ate a lot today. I didn't feel hungry at all later. Also felt a little bit sleepy. It was like one of those lunches. Like, I ate a fuck ton of food and I was so lethargic later. I think I figured, or at least I'm close to figuring out my case of being lethargic after lunch, because I often am not. I'm not often lethargic, but when I eat a lot of food, I am very lethargic. So yeah, just keep that in mind, I guess. Yeah, I have to do some stuff. I just wanted to make this video because this is the day I crashed my car, so I wanted to have a record of my live reaction. Hey, was a good reaction? I don't think so, but at least I recorded something. And I also thought back at the whole point of starting this live vlog. It was to make it so crappy, like so low quality, that I didn't care if I was like, because these days honestly I was like, I should make the live vlog, but I was like, nah, I don't want to commit to it because I have to. It's like I need to have effort. Okay, I need to think about what to say, and I was like, wait, you are derailing from your original idea, which was make something so scrappy that there is no excuse to do that. Okay, so I have to remind of that. I had to remind myself that. So here I am. I'm making this video. 10 minutes passed. I guess it's a good way to get things off my chest, even though there is not much to get off my chest right now. Yeah, just have a record for my future self, I guess. Let me think if there is anything else. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's fun. I like this method of Obsidian where like I'm making questions all over and hopefully we'll answer them. I really want to get into the nitty-gritty stuff like about science and the chemistry, so I can understand my questions and I can answer to my own questions, you know. Oh, hotkey, fucking hell, that's the thing. I downloaded while, you know, in the process of automating more and more my workflow and everything, I downloaded AutoHotkey. It's a software that allows you to create basically scripts, okay, like queries. Like basically you open a text file and you write stuff, so that like that is like now a new shortcut with your keyboard. Like you can say, whenever I write BDW, so like by the way shortened, it would actually type out the full thing. Or like if I press Control Shift question mark, I get the emoji of the question mark, which is the use case I was using it for, because I wanted to link questions, but obviously you cannot name files with a question mark, because like it's not allowed by the system, so I don't fucking know. But emojis are allowed, so I was like, let's put the question mark emoji, I guess. So that's what I did, and that works. But I didn't want to search every time with emoji, so I created this shortcut, and it's amazing. Okay, it's fucking amazing. Whenever I want to write apparently, instead of typing out apparently all over, I just write APPR. Okay, APPR, and it types out fucking apparently, like it's automatic. It's fucking great. Like don't, okay, the word don't, instead of like writing the full thing with the and the T, I just write DONT, and it puts the fucking, you know, automatically. It's great. Yeah, I mean, surely there is better ways to do what I'm doing now, like more improvements I can make, but I don't care. I don't fucking care. Okay, the weekly reviews, I'm not focusing on the weekly tasks like reading books, so that's something I like at all. I'm not focusing one bit, so yeah, sad. I'm not reading books. I wonder, like, okay, one note here. Maybe it's too late in the video to make this important note, but I'll make it anyway. Working this job, first of all, so it's like it unlocked a new tolerance for working. Like I feel like I can love working as a server now, while before it was like kind of, man, I don't want to be a server. Now it's like I will dream of being a server. Okay, so I kind of am liking more jobs. The thing is that when I'm doing this thing, I'm not really focusing on my other business, which was my fear in the first place. But I was like, maybe my parents are right, and like my father told me, I mean, but if you really like something, if you're passionate about a project, I think you can still take it on regardless of the fact that you are working somewhere. I was like, yeah, but maybe I get complacent with that job. I'm like, I'm already working here, so why should I focus on that? And that's actually the case in this moment. I'm not focusing at all on my business, on my clients. Yeah, I mean, my clients a little bit, because I have the WhatsApp group, but if it wasn't for that, fucking hell, I'm not outreaching anymore. I'm not really staying behind all the things I should. I should follow. So that's something. Okay, it really sucks. I hope these 2 weeks will end soon, and I will get back on the wagon, I guess. And I can maybe focus more on the things I wanted to focus, because at the moment, if I keep going like this, doing this part time, which is a 90% of a full time, okay, it's like 90%, almost a full time, but it's like 10% less. So it's like a full time. It's really draining, meaning I feel like I cannot do anything else. Okay, it's very draining. While before I was kind of more productive, paradox vaffanculo, I strangely enough I was more productive, even though I thought I wasn't, because I felt like I was procrastinating, which is true to some extent, but I also was doing stuff. So I don't know, I really, maybe after this experience I will be more productive, because I don't know, I feel like I have a ton of time, and I maybe study more. I don't fucking know. Bro, I have to get the course out. I cannot wait until I'm knowledgeable about something. I have to pump videos. I have to pump the modules about the plan B. That's a priority. It should be a priority at least. But at the moment, again, I'm really finding no fucking motivation. It's 1:30 a.m. and it's late. I'm going to sleep very late these days because I come back from work at around this time. So it's fucking my schedule up, honestly. And I'm fucking it even more because I'm recording stupid videos and doing stupid stuff on the PC, like writing notes and to-dos. Okay, I should go to sleep. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna go and do that now. Yeah, I need to sleep. I've been going to sleep way too late these days, and if I want to wake up early to dedicate some time to my passions, and I'll go straight to work, I gotta wake up earlier. So I guess I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'm gonna turn off the lights, and I'm gonna wish you a good night.